Action.
There's a crisis going on in Boulder, and you witness it happening every day. The homeless epidemic is on the rise. Here in Boulder, homelessness has just become an everyday sight. We have the second largest homeless population in the Denver metro area. Homelessness can be attributed to many things, but in Boulder there are certain factors that I want to take a closer look at. These factors are the lack of affordable housing and the criminalization of the homeless. The price of housing in Boulder is dummy high and nowhere near affordable for our homeless friends. In 2016, the average single-family home price was $1 million. That's a whole lot. It only gets worse for the homeless, as once they're on the street, they are often seen as doing something wrong. From 2009 to 2015, Boulder cops issued 2,719 tickets for illegal camping. Of these tickets, 45% of them resulted in some jail time for the recipient. Today, I'm going to hopefully learn more about the lives and situations for the homeless population in Boulder and raise awareness along the way.
I don't know if I'd call it an epidemic. There's a lot of people out here, but
I mean, it's
how
like the
about-
second highest homeless population in the Denver metro area. It's pretty high up there, and
well, Denver's different.
in Denver's, it's a different kind of.
Denver's a lot more harsh. There's a lot more crime.
Well, how did you end up homeless? Do you have
The house I was living in got sold. I'd pretty much been living in the poverty level for a long, long time. And so I didn't have a lot of resources when the house got sold. I was expecting to not, I was expecting it to be on the market for a while. And it got sold in 3 weeks, and then I wound up homeless. I went out to San Francisco and was homeless there. That's a totally different story. Everybody's using needles. You gotta wear.
That doesn't sound
Vicious.
Yeah, that sounds kind of like Denver.
So I wound up borrowing money to come back here, and that was a while ago. But basically, it was just circumstances.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Would you say the high price of Boulder's housing, that was part of it? Do you think that affected you?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's definitely expensive
Yeah.
to be in Boulder. It's
be
like one of the
housed.
most expensive places to live. But yeah, it was just kind of. It was just. Actually, I do have a job. It's not like I'm totally lazy.
Oh, what do you do?
I work for a nonprofit. I work for nonprofits. This is now the 18th nonprofit that I work for. So. Yeah.
Have you ever been seen as a criminal for being homeless? Have you ever been criminalized just for?
I don't know. No, not really. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I see how people kind of look down on other homeless people. I don't feel any discrimination against me, but I try to not be the typical. What happens when people are homeless for a long time? They start to disregard. They're like, I'll have a little bit of cardboard here and I'll tuck it up under a rock, but I don't leave trash everywhere, and I try to not be completely, I wash. I try to, yeah, I try to at least keep myself together a little bit. Whereas a lot of the people that I know just don't wash for literally a year, and then they leave the place totally trashed out. This is actually not. We don't need to leave this here, but I see. For a lot of the homeless community, don't take care of themselves. They don't take care of the area where they stay. Yeah, so there's a little bit of,
a difference. There's
well, there's a little bit of where people are looking down on homeless people is because they leave fucking needles everywhere,
Yeah.
and they fucking, they fuck shit up sometimes, and that's not cool. So there's a little bit of like I kind of see where that is justified a little bit.
Yeah. See where
Somewhat.
that viewpoint's coming from, but also
Yeah.
where it
A
should
little bit, but then again, I can't fucking judge people because who knows what kind of fucked up shit has happened to them.
Yeah, I just have one last question. How much do you rely on like the help and kindness of others?
How much do I rely on what?
Like the help and kindness of others, of like strangers. I know you said you had a job, but like you still like.
Well, what you just gave me right here is great, but I don't fly signs, and I don't stand on corners and that kind of thing. But when I first became homeless, I didn't know shit, and so a lot of there's a bunch of people in the homeless community that really helped me out, just by telling me, giving me tips,
like do's and don'ts.
yeah, like don't, where to go to get some food, because I was really down and out, and I didn't know anything. And so especially in Boulder, there's a lot of ways to get help that's offered through the Path Home and the people that are addressing the issue. There's a lot of ways to at least make sure you're fed, to get clean clothes, and like the churches are really helpful. So yeah, I relied on that, especially the first couple of months that I was homeless, and then going through this last winter was like, oh man, it was brutal. It was just brutal. I mean, I got slammed. Everybody got slammed this winter. It was very, very cold, and it just lasted forever.
Yeah.
It just never quit. So yeah, I mean, I always try to get back too. Like I try to travel pretty light. So if I have too much stuff, it's like, okay, you take these gloves. I got extra socks, and I try to help people out too, as best I can. Well, I don't have much, but
it's a good policy.
So, yeah. I mean, being homeless is rough. I mean, it's not like World War II Bastogne. It's not like that bad. It's like but it is kind of like that. You really got to keep your wits about you, and sometimes it just sucks, man. You got to get up and do push-ups at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 1. It sucks. But thank you very much. You too.
To Aspen, Colorado was Vietnam. Everybody's hippie. There's a worldwide film it. The draft. And put it in the house. Aspen Ace. And Hunter Thompson ran for sheriff. We didn't get it for free power. They were hippies. So I was skating at the Bounce Ice Palace, and this beautiful girl comes over, like the way I skate, took me home across the street, she was Fort Worth. Yeah. But her boyfriend came back. He gave me some guns for Christmas. Went with him, And her girlfriend came over and took me to the hotel. And her dad's cabin at Crystal Bay. And we got married. We're fourth-way people. Fourth-way heaven. And then we're rich kids, play around, got in trouble. She ran away. And I went back to Minneapolis.
My relatives are actually from Minneapolis.
I know.
Yeah.
So, but I went to a teaching center because I found that I was with my friends are bikers, construction workers, that like American kids. And they need some drugs, high-powered crank. And she had crystals. Motel thing, They were bored. I just got that in Minnesota. One of these purple rays pulled me down. Middle of the city. I found a book. What's your name? About a flame across the city. So I followed it home and I was in trouble. And I went to the teen center. And I used to live there, in Dinkytown, where Hiawatha House. I joined up in 1980. They want to know who you were, where you came from. Because here in Malibu, there's a movie star too. Cool.
Do you think I could ask you a question
Yeah.
about that? How did you like end up here? How did you end up homeless?
I'm telling you.
He's getting to it.
So I came, because I was going from Minneapolis to town for my child support payments and my kids. Because my wife's rich. But they have their own lifestyle. And I was working class, cop kid. So then she ran away and she knew it. So that's stuff. It's my family. She's not a hockey player. And they put me on SSPI in Section 8. I was living almost the old one for 6 years. We were preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. When they Europa, they kicked me out after 7 years because nobody wanted to do that. So I do it every day. I was doing another Christian thing. I was young, I left and I came back. And they put me in that apartment right there. 10 years I lived there. They opened door policy. This coming from the homeless shelter. And sued the county and everybody because they were slandering my name around. They never got anything. And I stayed there. And then got bed bugs, kids were getting drunk, and moved on. Ended up at Thunderbird down there. They had bed bugs. Moved on, and the cops came and they did a program. And I had a program. Then I moved to the hub. 17 years. Open door policy and they checked it every year. Chart on the wall. I do the homework. Then they left. Then they come over and visit, inspect it, and leave. And usually sound like karaoke. It's science. It's online at TSO.org. So you put me on, you get me getting camping tickets, then we'll let you back in. Meanwhile, they put a new wing on the Justice Center, put a new homeless notice, and you can't teach religion there. Get your back and shut up. And I was supposed to graduate, and you're supposed to do it. You know, I did. So, they do. I'm homeless because the sheriff in the county called REACT. You ever react? And they yell at you down here, and there's signs on it. But I lived here 17 years, came down from the mountain, chanting like Christmas. And the Lord's with me here. Mission Amethyst Jewel Operation Delivery is a communications breakdown over how new technology to trucks in between, and it's like 800 numbers of contacts. Now you can get it off the satellite and do all your banking on loads that we have in the truck. And you can call it a pilgrim. It's a computer. You came in my room and I was in self-help therapy with an energy. I was half the house trying to get back and look at everybody, stay good. And they'd be signing off with pieces of paper, keep in hand, and threw the Bible out of the courthouse. And no witnesses, no lawyer. 2 years ago.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and I got sick. And when I headed down, they tell me, and they kept putting me in the back of the line, like you made to do with everybody and everything. They destroyed everything. But it didn't take. So I'm trying to get TB tests, get back to the homeless shelter, wait for the weather to get better, get down to the Hare Krishna Temple on Cherry Street, and join up again. And I got all the evidence of 2 trailers up there, and they came in and just sex, drugs, and rock and roll again, where I come from, and blame it all on you. And now my big friend Russ got picked up, picking up a 2-foot store, and getting the fellow, the guy in the van in the front, because they're like, they really want to know really what happened. They laughed for 2 years, now it's not so funny. And then he got me in jail. He told me this morning.
This morning?
Yeah,
It's terrible.
at McDonald's. And all the people that could help me, Roxanne, and Rudy came by, and Whitehorse, ran the Boho, last winter. We used to go, the shelter was full, it's called, and we could go to churches, and could even get money. All winter. These guys couldn't, nobody believed me either. I just lay on the floor. And I couldn't even get up. So I am at the end. Fighting me over here. I was like, sleeping out. And they have the same syndrome.
Yes.
I don't know what to do about it. They broke my hand. So I'm actually not homeless. I'm a victim of the sheriff, the ignorance, because they want to kill hippies. And it's a threat to the CU. It's a crime. I won like $70 billion. By violation of Section 1001 Title 18 Code, sign a lease. And it should have been done to me. My advocates in disability let me get going. They made me do all the hard work after blaming me and then saying no to everything and did it again. So he wants to know what can I do? I knew stuck in there. I don't want to go back to jail because I'm on a hard line. I'm right and wrong. And they're being nice to me. Kind of. They're not putting me back in jail. But I need to tell him, the UDA, because I have all the evidence. The sheriff did it. And the call was a Mexican. And she said there was a bunch of bullshit. Because the Google moved it. And they want to tell that for the truth. Because my daddy had a friend that knocked on my door for 12 years and wasn't homeless, he was a dealer. He switched around the dealer again. And they call me a gay dealer and they hunt me down in the business. Because my friends are all drug dealers in Black Cow because they're millionaires.
Speaking of like criminals, have you ever been seen as a criminal by like the police for being homeless?
That's what's happening.
You know.
And the public defender recognized it. They don't handle the cases because it's that church. You sent me to Wolf Library. Talked to, and it came out in the paper. They were seen in the courthouse 17 years ago. And the editor was there. He's got laughing. If you need help with this lady, let me see. I didn't print it. And he left. I don't know what it was. They've been print every day about the fact that he's challenged them. There's an option for everyone worldwide to go to the church and have the right way. I'm not the only one. And they blocked it all. And they assume that I'm a running man. Have you ever saw the running man? Yeah. They made me run. My friends too. Took my fingerprints. They had me down with GPS. And then they have the neighbors. It's called snitching.
Yeah.
They program the snitch. It's online. It's a tape. Cast up the London threshold. The dictation came out in 1991 in Montana on New Year's Day for the Lord. What's happening? I'm the only guy who did it. I won the war for violation. If you're going to get a lawyer and figure this out, I'll be around for you. But these two trailers are there, and we'll see what happened to Les and Amanda because they were drug dealers. Big time. I got this, my feet stink, I need a haircut, you know? Yeah. It's because I've been out doing my program, still trying to help the Lord win. Because he wants the whole world to get up in the world. He wants TV centers. To play. We have too many. So we have buildings. So we can go in and run money. By the way, like drugs, we give it instant gratification. What drug you want, you have fun. Now the winner is funny. Can't believe it's shooting the girl today. The kid came down right here. I won the award for Lord of the Rings dedications, River Keeper, from the Wingnut Society of St. Thomas. My G-Pit. That's Ford Motor Company.
I'm running out of space on the card.
Can I assist you?
Well, no, I just been running space out of the card, so if he has any questions, we got to do it quick.
So I have to go back in and tell them at the police station, which I've done over 100 times. Maybe, but I've gone alone.
Yeah.
See, you should go 2 by 2 with the witness, because they always intentionally block me. It comes out later. That make any sense?
Well, we have to actually get up the thing.